You're joking me. Who is banging stuff at this time of the morning? So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. It has been a while. I sound so raspy. I think it kind of sounds nice, but I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I posted on my channel. A lot of things have been changing for me, or will it be explained in a life update video? But as you can see, my space or my backdrop does not look like my typical backdrop. I have obviously moved back home from university and I am still reconfiguring my bedroom. I'm looking at a whole bunch of stuff in front of me. But anywho, today we're going to be talking about NCS. National Citizen Service is a program which allows 15 to 17-year-olds, I believe, living in the UK or Northern Ireland to participate in like a 2-week program in which they go to university campuses, they interact with other people who are their peers from different schools, from different areas. Now, a couple months ago, I did release a video basically telling you guys that I was a part of NCS's influencer campaign and I would have the privilege of going a day on program. Now, when NCS reached out to me, that was not the first time I had heard of NCS. Like many other people, if you attended secondary school, if you attended sixth form in the UK, you would have heard about NCS and signing up to be a part of their programs. I remember hearing about it in, I believe, the last year of secondary school, so year 11, and being told like it's going to be an amazing 2-week program, it's going to, you know, contribute to your personal statement, all this other great stuff, and that I should definitely sign up to it. And I was quite hesitant, I'm not going to lie. I actually didn't end up signing up for NCS because at that time, very hard to believe now, I was quite socially awkward. I didn't really like to be around new people. I had just, you know, got my secondary school squad and I wasn't trying to make no new friends. So I didn't sign up for the NCS program, but I always wondered about the people who went on it. I had a couple friends who went on it and they were like, it was amazing. They loved the people that they met. They loved the activities. And I kind of felt like I was missing out. And then a couple years later, I ended up going to summer school and I ended up seeing what the buzz of NCS kind of was about. NCS program is kind of different to a summer school because you're not doing academic work. So I guess that makes it a bit better. Now, I had the privilege a couple of weeks ago to go up to Rotherham to one of the NCS program days. I was on one of the days with Ivs. I was not nervous about going on the program days, and I got to go to one of the program days where they were basically chilling inside. They were also doing like a kind of Monopoly, so Rotheropoly, yeah. And I got to be a part of those activities. I actually didn't do the Rotheropoly. I stayed in and I saw the team building exercises and also kind of the social awareness exercises that they did. It was actually really great to see. I realized that I am so old. Being around 15 to 17-year-olds really makes you realize that, hey, I'm aging, because these were shouting, they were on it, they were chanting, they were hiking apparently. Like, my bones are brittle. Okay, I can't do these things, but it was so amazing to see the energy that they had. I got to bounce around a few teams and ask a few of the kids like some questions and ask some of the team organizers what it is NCS is actually about and how the kids really feel about it on the ground. I think I've heard a lot of good things and some bad things about NCS, and somebody like myself who didn't go because of my, you know, anxieties about the program really wanted a few of my questions answered. But also, I have a younger sister, if you do not know, her name is Mary. Shout out to Mary. And she is in year 11. Well, she just finished year 11, and she is about to go on the NCS autumn program, and she had a lot of questions about NCS. Like, she had so many questions, so many worries about, you know, I mean, I'm really proud of her for putting herself out there, because I did not, but she had so many anxieties about, you know, do I have to, you know, share a room with people? How many people am I sharing a bathroom with? Do I have to be in every like activity? Do I have to wear certain things? Do I have to do X, Y, and Z? And I think going to the program really gave myself an insight into what NCS is about, and to be able to come back home and kind of give her the answers that she needed. I think for me, I hugely was wondering before, like, how do they get all of these people, especially like you guys know when you're 15, 17, like you ain't really trying to talk to nobody. You don't really want to talk to people. You don't want to really meet you, but you don't want people all up on you. You don't really want to do teamwork. But if you're like me, teamwork wasn't really, I mean, I'm good at it, just in case you're a recruiter watching. I'm good at teamwork, but I don't like it per se. I'm very like, I can do it by myself, I will do it by myself. I'm slowly breaking out of that habit, but I feel like going to a program like NCS really shows you like, hey, here's a team of people who you've never worked with before. They may be from your surrounded area, or they may be from schools near you, but you're all from different backgrounds, you all have different upbringings, you all have different opinions on things, and this is a time to kind of listen to other people's point of view, empathize and work with people to the best of your ability. And I think for me that was an amazing thing to see all of these, you know, different people who had come together and who had really built a sense of a team. And I think speaking to some of the teenagers that were there, and also some of the NCS like staff members, I really realized that they really emphasize building that friendship and building that a kind of family community in which people can find support. I was hearing stories of, you know, people who were feeling homesick and the team coming around them to kind of just be their support, or people, you know, taking interest in what it is other people do, actually building relationships built on positive love and positive energy. Now obviously I was only there for one day, so I can't testify to the whole 2-week program, but for the day that I was there, I think they had already been on program for 1 week and they had gone home for the weekend, and now they were back together, and they were peas in a pod by that time. They were clowning each other, and you know you're comfortable around people when you can make fun of them, clown them and all of that. So they were clowning each other. They had come up with their own little team songs. They had done some amazing team building. But one thing that really struck me was the amount of social awareness things that they were doing. I remember going to one of the workshops after my lunch, and I was like, you know, what are they up to now? And they're like, we can take you to one of these amazing teams. They've created their own little team song and they performed it for me. And also they were doing a social awareness activity in which they were talking about ways to raise awareness for like mental health, for poverty, for issues such as, I think, addiction, issues such as sexual health. And I was shocked because I was like, these are only 15, 17, like, my parents wouldn't want me to close my ears. But it's so important in the generation that we live in to raise awareness from a much younger age, since this is affecting people of the younger generation. So I loved how they gave them a voice and a platform to talk about politics, to talk about social issues, to talk about economic disparities. Like, I was so surprised, and these teenagers were so intelligent and were just giving amazing answers to these things. And as somebody who studies sociology, you can see how excited I was about it. A lot of the kids, like, there was a lot of high energy people, and there are a lot of like reserved people. Not everybody was shouting. Some people were really reserved, but they still merged well into the team, and people appreciated their energy. I remember there was a girl on the program, the first room we walked into, who was deaf, and she was educating kind of her team, and her team were taking time to really listen to her and to give her a space to speak about herself and about what it is she faces on a day-to-day basis, and educating them on her condition and what she goes through. And they were just there listening and celebrating her and just celebrating the things that she has done. And to me, that is so beautiful, because kids can be so mean. Like, I remember growing up with this cross-eyed girl, everybody was like bullying, or people would have snarky comments to say. But to see people, strangers in that environment, who celebrated her was so amazing. And just overall, I mean, I got back and I just thought to myself, I spoke to my sister was like, how was it? Do you think it's worth me going? I was like, 100%. It's so important to meet new people and hear their stories. And you know what, you don't have to like everybody, and everybody doesn't have to like you, but there are so many stories out there in the world, so many experiences, even in your local city, even in your local community. And one thing I also love was how they were encouraging them to come up with a social action plan, and that they were going to go into their communities, into their societies, and create an impact and create a difference that hopefully had some longevity. And I think it was raising people to be better citizens. And you know, like I said, I only went on one one day of the program, and I didn't have a chance to speak to every single person. And yes, some people may have negative experiences with the NCS, but I personally wish I had gone on that program when I had the opportunity. If you guys are taking 21 to 22-year-olds, sign me up. I was definitely pushed out of my comfort zone. Those are not my age mates, but just to talk to them and to hear their point of views and hear the bright ideas that are coming from the next generation was amazing to see. So if you have not already, check out the description box to find out links and information as to how you could sign up for the NCS Autumn program. You might bump into my sister, hey. And yeah, just let me know your experiences with NCS down below. I'm going to be lingering in the comment section, basically just talking to you guys. I've missed you guys, but also let's give some people some reassurance or just some anecdotes as to what they can expect on the NCS Autumn program. I really hope this video helped you guys. Thank you so much to NCS for working with me for the last couple of months. It has been amazing and I really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. Definitely open up the description box and click on those links, and I will talk to you all soon. Stay blessed and stay beautiful.